Hello, I'm How To Bob, and I made this video to show you how I drill holes in a granite countertop. Now we have a standard 3-centimeter countertop with a single hole in it, and we're going to need 3 holes at 4 inches on center. So here's my faucet. I'll show you where it's going to go here and here. So we're going to mark those spots left and right of the center hole, and then I can double check my measurement. And what I usually will do is take the base plate for the faucet if it came with one, and you can see I'm right in the center. The 2 is right in the center. But I'll take the base plate for the faucet if it comes with one. You can see it just slides on here. Take that off, and you can align the center hole if there's a center hole already, and just draw on the countertop with a marker the location for the hole to be cut in the countertop. So I'm going to be using a hole saw. It's a diamond impregnated. It can be used wet or dry. And this is going to attach to a standard grinder. So I'll go ahead and put that on the grinder now. For this hole, I'm going to be doing it dry, so I'll use a vacuum to collect most of the dust. Just helps with cleanup. And I want to start my grinder at an angle just to get the hole started. And once I get a little bit of a cut started, I can then bring my grinder up to the flat position or perpendicular to the countertop, and then proceed to drill through with the core bit. And this will take somewhere around 2 to 5 minutes. You don't want to push the grinder down too hard, or you'll risk overheating the bit. So we just let the bit do the job. Sometimes I'll take the bit out and spray a little bit of water in there just to keep it cool. It does tend to make a little bit more mess, but it keeps the bit cool. It can be used dry, but using it with water does help prolong the life. So I'm drilling a 1 3/8 hole, and we are through the countertop now. I'm going to clean it up a little bit. And here's the core that came out inside the cabinet. And you can see we've got a nice hole. Got one more to go. So on this hole, I'm going to use a little bit different hole saw, and this hole saw comes with a well. I call this a well, and a little double-sided sticky pad, and the double-sided sticky pad is going to go on the bottom of the well, and it goes right here on the bottom. So I just peel off the adhesive covering, and you can see it's sticky on both sides. Stick that right on the bottom of my guide or well or water dam, whatever you want to call it, and press that into place. Once that's in, I can remove the other side of the adhesive covering here and place it right over my hole. This hole is also going to be a 1 3/8. It's just a little different way of doing it, and I fill this area up with water. Now the next bit that I'm going to show you chucks up into a standard drill, and it does require water, so that's what I have the well for. And you just put it inside the guide with the water or the well and start your drill. And it takes about the same amount of time as the other bit. There's a lot less dust, but it does leave a lot of mess underneath the countertop, so I'd recommend putting a towel or a bucket underneath the countertop, and once the water drops out, you know you've punched through and you can slow down. So here's my hole using the second type of hole saw. Let me peel this off, and you can see it's just as clean as the other one. And this is just 2 different ways that I use to put holes in granite or a hard surface countertop. I'm How To Bob. Thanks for watching.